to my channel. This is Christy. Today I have for you a YouTube hop, and it is campfires and kayaks. But I'm doing something a little bit different because I am using these pictures from when we went for my son's birthday to the lake, and using this amazing lake life collection by Fancy Pants, you guys. You can get this at ClickKits. I'm going to provide all the links for what I use down below. But yeah, let's get started. This is a cut file from ClickKits. I thought it was great to feature lots of different patterns on the background. So yeah, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the gesso to the cardstock. This is just a piece of, I believe this is Daisy, White Daisy cardstock by Close to My Heart, which is my favorite to use for stamping and for cutting cut files out. So I'm going to put some gesso all over the page, and yeah, going to get this thing started. I knew I wanted to use some mixed media here, so that's why I'm applying the gesso. I didn't apply it first because sometimes when you put gesso on the page and try to run it through your silhouette, the results sometimes can vary, let's just say. Sometimes it cuts out fine and sometimes not so much. So I'm using my Vicky Bouton art wedge here to apply the gesso to the cardstock. And I don't need it everywhere, but I wasn't sure where I was going to put some of the, and I wanted to add some of the mixed media all around, so I made sure I covered it pretty well. So, alright, now I'm getting in between these spaces with I just used my finger because I knew I wanted to add some here at the top and at the bottom, so just dipping my finger in there and pushing it along. But these pictures were so fun to scrapbook, and this collection, the Lake Life collection, was perfect for these pictures because it has lots of blue and green, and the water is kind of green because it's a lake. So it worked out perfectly. But I'm gonna get some, what I use on this page today are all Shimmers products. I wanted to incorporate the blue and the green, and then I added some yellow as well. I believe it's Frostbite and Elfin Magic. So I'm just showing you the colors that I picked out because I wanted to, what I did was I sprayed it on the cardstock. This is what I do if I'm not sure what colors I want to use. I kind of test it out on a piece of cardstock and different colors, and then I decide which one works best for the collection and the pictures. So putting the spraying the background and then putting the picture back on top to see what's going to be showing. So as you know, mixed media is a game of working on the background and then covering it all up. So that's why I was bringing the picture, because I wanted to make sure some of it showed. Here I'm just flicking some splatters on the background. I will bring it down to the bottom a little bit and up to the top corner as well. Just adding a little bit here and a little bit there until I like the end result. So not sure if you guys have checked out the Lake Life collection by Fancy Pants. It has some great plaids, some great florals, and what I'm going to do is use the 6x8 pad to cut out all of the little pieces. So here I am. I brought over the background piece because I'm just going to glue these onto the pattern paper, take my edge distresser, cut them out, and keep going. So I'm not going to show you all of the pieces because that would take forever, but I just wanted to leave that in here so you could see how I piece the background together. So I wanted to make sure I used the right pieces, glued them down the right way. I just glued them down kind of upside down on the patterned paper. And yeah, so now I glued the background to a piece of marshmallow cardstock. It's a little bit thicker, and I'm gonna put what I've worked on here on the top, and then I'm gonna keep going off screen. So I just wanted to show you that piece. So here it is, all finished. I love the way it turned out. I popped them all up on foam dots. So I use just a huge roll of foam tape. So I really like how that turned out. Here I decided to use some modeling paste. So I was trying to find a stencil that I thought would look good through the modeling paste. And I thought about doing some ink blending, but I didn't do that. I end up using this little tiny circle stencil by Tim Holtz, trying to get my modeling paste out. This Vicky Boot modeling paste is so fun. I just love the thickness of it. So I'm going to put it on here. I'm going to apply it very, very carefully, and just in the corners, the bottom left corner, top left corner, and top right corner. So yeah, if you guys haven't tried modeling paste, it's so fun. You could also put it on your mixed media mat and add some ink to it to color it. I haven't done that in a really long time, but it's something else you can do. I'm trying to figure out how to put this on there without smearing it, so I end up washing it off, so that's off screen. Alright, let's see, I know at some point I lose some footage, but I am applying this frostbite to the top corner. Now you're going to see that some of it does not have gesso, and you'll see the difference. It soaks right in at the very, very top. These dimensional chipboard pieces are from the Lake Life collection, so I added the words Lake Life to the top right, and I ended up just pushing them down into that modeling paste. And then I'm going to add the two little fish to the top, just trying to get this ginormous blue dot off, and apply some of my Scotch quick dry adhesive, which is in my fine liner bottle, my favorite wet adhesive. I'm going to put the fish up there, and really like how this comes out. So I end up printing my pictures a little bit smaller so that they fit between and don't cover up any of the pattern paper. This is the die cut, the circle die cut, and the Live, Love, Lake Life is also from the die cut pack, and then the Wave is another chipboard piece. So I'm going to get more of my sprays. Sorry for the background noise. I'm actually recording this at my daughter's apartment. I'm visiting her, so you're going to hear some cars in the background, so sorry about that. So I'm going to flick some splatters here, the top. I wanted to make sure I brought the color down, up to the top and down to the bottom. Really loving how this came out. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to draw some lines right above that wave and add my journaling. I'm going to use my pens that are so fun. They work really, really well. I think I got them on Amazon. I'm going to try out some different die cuts. I will add this one here. That's pretty much it. I wanted to keep it simple. I didn't want to overwhelm the background. I really liked how it came out, so I didn't want to do too much, like overdo the background. So applying some foam tape to this die cut, and I'm going to add it right there and glue everything down. I know I put the circle up on some foam tape. I contemplated putting some pattern paper but behind the pictures as layers, but you know, I am pleased with how this turned out. So after all my journaling, that's pretty much it. I am so thankful that you joined me today. I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of the hop. You'll find the participants down below in the description box, and make sure you check them out. Go leave some love on their pages. Thank you for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, I would love if you become a subscriber and check out my other videos, like process videos and haul videos and all kinds of things. So thank you for being here. Make sure you stick around, and there's going to be some close-ups at the very end. And until next time, I hope that you find time to be creative, you guys. Bye.